There's not a snowball shot in hell this game is even close. I haven't seen any high hopes. I wouldn't go with that pick because I'm not a dumbass. It's absolutely fucking dumb. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Double D Report. Today, obviously, it's not me and D in the full capacity of the podcast, but my goal was, because I know you guys definitely do, I want to put out our picks. So I have Dean's picks with us. I'm going to critique them, and I'm going to give you guys my picks. To start this off, Dean's first pick that he has for this week. It is the Giants plus 6 against the Chargers. It's absolutely fucking dumb. Based off the fact of it's Jackson Dart's first game, and he is going to struggle. If the Chiefs couldn't take down the Chargers, what makes you think the Giants can? The Giants are a mediocre team at best. Don't get me wrong, Malik Neighbors is having a good year. Cam Scadabo is turning into his own. To be completely honest with you, there's not a snowball shot in hell this game is even close. So, that is Dean's first pick. I'm going to be listing off of all of his, and then we're going into mine. His next one that he has is the Lions minus 10 versus the Cleveland Browns. Because, honestly, great pick. It's kind of a gimme game. I don't see the Lions not blowing them out because they've been putting up at least 40-plus points each week. Week 1, they had a stinker against the Packers. Week 2, they blew out the Bears. Week 3, they blew out the Ravens. And then now we're moving on to week 4. And I think they're going to decimate the Browns. So that's a good pick. We'll be going into that team a little later on for me. But his next pick that he has a lot of plus odds, which is kind of odd to me. But hey, it's Dean. Can't argue with his picks. But he takes the Titans plus 7 against Houston. The reason why I'm blanking on this is because I don't see, honestly, the Texans are playing bad. We all could admit as NFL fans that the Texans are playing bad football. But there is no reason to why they should lose this game. I understand Cam Ward, he's It's Cam Ward versus CJ Stroud. And if I have someone to win a game, I'm taking CJ Stroud over Cam Ward. So, bold pick. I think that's another L for Dean. I think he's going to be taking 2 L's, mandatory. But, hey, again, that is his pick. I wouldn't go with that pick because I'm not a dumbass. But, hey, his lock of the week, after giving those 3 non-adequate picks, is the Buffalo Bills. He did say, and I quote, he says, I'm going to choose every team that versed the New Orleans Saints. And so far, that's been treating up very well. Because now the Bills versus the Saints, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Bills put up 60. If the Saints win this game and Dean loses this lock, I'll be the happiest person alive. Will it happen? Fuck no. But it's fine. It is what it is. But that is Dean's lock of the week. Now we're going to be going into my picks. My first pick this week is going with a team who's pretty hot, I'd say. They just won with their backup quarterback. I do not know if Jaden Daniels is playing. Spoiler alert, I'm picking Washington. But I don't know if he's playing or if Marcus Mariota is playing. But I'm going to take the Commanders against the Falcons. I think it's minus 1.5. Purely based off the fact is, I don't see the Falcons being a good team. I don't think they're a good team at all. I think they're a subpar team that got some 2 lucky wins against very injured teams. So that's my first pick. Obviously, Dean's going to shit on me for taking some of these teams. But, hey, fuck it. I'm going to go with another bold one in a way. I'm going to go with the Eagles minus 3.5 against the Bucks. Obviously, Baker Mayfield is the Eagles' daddy. I don't know why, but he just is. So I hope it's not going to be a blowout like it normally is when we verse them. No Mike Evans this week. So I think the Eagles do win this game by a touchdown after coming off a hot week with blocking 2 field goals, which we are going to go into next week because the Eagles defense is god tier. But hey, I'm going to move on from that. But I do think the Eagles will win by a touchdown. I'm going to take the Eagles minus 3.5. My third and final pick is going to be the Panthers plus 5.5. It is bold to pick this team because I understand they just had a hot week against the Falcons. But the Patriots, I haven't seen any high hopes that everyone saw in the preseason. I think the Panthers have shown more of an upside in a way, but that's just my opinion. But I'm going to choose the Panthers over the Patriots pretty much by taking 5.5. So that is my last pick. I'm going to be going to my lock of the week. It's kind of a steal. I'm kind of stealing it from Dean. Fuck you, Dean, by the way. I'm going to take the Detroit Lions against the Cleveland Browns. Joe Flacco is probably going to be injured after this game. He's going to have no time in the pocket. He is going to be getting rushed up the ass. Let's just say this. If Detroit was able to get to Lamar, there's no way in hell that they're not going to be able to get to Joe Flacco. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be hell for the Lions on offense because the Browns have held teams' offenses for majority of the game to like low points. I don't see the Lions losing this game, and that's going to be my lock of the week. Unfortunately, guys, I know you guys want a long episode for me and Dean because you enjoyed Dean harassing me and me harassing Dean, but we don't have that today, unfortunately. Like, subscribe, follow on TikTok, follow on Instagram, leave a comment. I might create a Twitter com, and when we hit 100 subscribers, which we are 16 subscribers away, please get us to 100 subscribers. That'll be amazing. And then if we get to 100 subscribers, maybe there'll be a treat for you guys. But I'm not going to spoil anything. Peace.